This is the CHRILLCAST. I'm Chris.
And I'm Will.
And we're going to be fighting for Friday. No, I'm just kidding. It's Friendly Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fight Will.
No, it's not going to be much of a fight when, you just kind of curl up into the fetal position.
So E3, because of the craziness of 2020, has been significantly changed. Is E3 in 2021 still necessary for the video games industry?
No.
Why do you say that, Will? What can these video game publishers do without an E3?
Because they have access to internet nowadays, so it's pretty worthless. It's always exciting to have it condensed in one spot, but all of the publishers and the companies that make the consoles and stuff, like, can spread this information out now throughout the year, and they can drop it whenever they want to. They can have their own show, which costs virtually nothing.
Well, it doesn't cost them to put it out there. I'm sure it costs money to produce the content.
You know what I mean? Like, as far as like renting a booth, getting people to the venue, and then still having to put everything else on the internet.
Especially since right now, when you think about it, like E3 would be so hard to run anyways. Like, imagine like having to come up with a protocol for people to physically be there. I don't even want to imagine, like, just with everything going on right now. Still going on right now, even with the restrictions lightening up. I don't even want to know what it would take to actually put on E3.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I think that 2020 really was the nail in the coffin for E3. I think it's been going out for a while, but that really showed us that we didn't need it. And I don't see a way of it coming back. I mean, I could be wrong on that. It could be like a rotating event where it, like, each year changes cities, which I think would actually help revitalize it, so people don't always have to go to the same city. But I don't know. I don't see it having really a place anymore.
I think E3 was one of those, like, traditions that was participated in by all companies because that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And because of the shakeup of last year, it like I think one nail was all it would take to end the E3 from continuing to happen, and that one nail was so big it shattered the coffin.
Yes.
So here we are in 2021, and people are like, don't know if I need to do this anymore. But I mean, I've always loved E3. That's the part that sucks for me, is like, it's so nice being able to just, like, get all of your gaming news at one time. Like, when have you ever been hyped for June, except for the fact that E3's coming?
Yeah, well, it's like the World Series. I was like, yeah, you can, like, look at these little games or little events throughout the year, but then it's like the World Series, like, it's the culmination is at this point. And that's what E3 like felt for the gaming world, and it's sad it's gone, but at the same time, I mean, who's really participating in it anymore?
Well, this year Microsoft and Nintendo are both participating.
Not really. I mean, they release information around the same time.
No,
but, like,
they're actually in E3.
Are they actually in it?
Yes.
Like,
June 13th is E3 for Microsoft. You didn't know this?
Well, I know their event is their Bethesda Xbox event is June 13th.
Xbox, Ubisoft, Nintendo, Square Enix, and more will be at E3 2021. Physically at
what are
E3.
they actually at? Like, is it gonna be like
2021 is all digital. Okay, so this one's all digital.
See?
Okay, fair enough.
We don't need it. What are they gonna do? They're just gonna have the splash screen up that says E3, and that's it.
I mean, we're all physically there together digitally.
Oh my gosh, Chris.
Oh man, I mean, this might be the way to go forward: digital E3 versus DE3.
Yeah. I mean, if they could get all the companies on board for that, that would be cool. It's still a good showcase for indies, because, like, everyone's there for the big names, but then you get exposed to the indie developers at the same time. So, like, I can see that being really bad for them, not so much for, like, Halo or something. But yeah.
I don't think not being at E3 would stop people from buying Halo Infinite.
Oh no, I'm buying it no matter what.
And if I ever see an Xbox Series X, I'm going to be the hookup for Will.
I actually looked for it today, and it's the first time I actually opened myself up to the possibility, and I was so disappointed.
I've seen them in the wild, Will, physically.
I hate you so much.
I've seen every next-gen console physically.
I haven't. Oh, you know what? That's not true. I did see a PS5 on display at Best Buy.
No, I've seen them in the box, brand new.
I know you have. I'm just saying, like, I was gonna say I've not seen anything, but I've actually seen a PS5 on display.
I was at a store one time where they had 3 PS5s disc edition and 1 digital edition, an Xbox Series S, and an Xbox One X.
Wow. Yeah, they have like they're really stockpiling it down by you.
That was not at my normal place I go to. That was somewhere
Oh, okay.
else.
Okay.
But I think it was a GameStop near where Scott
Keep your
DeWaz lives.
secrets. Yeah, like, Chris is just following him around. Okay, we should probably end this.
No, I've been in the same store as him before. Let's put it that way. Like before he got famous, I didn't know who he was, but after like watching his videos, I'm like, oh, that was him.
Mhm.
So like I know kind of the area. So I just
Yeah,
know that
before he was famous, I thought he was just cute.
I, I just know that it's a store within at least, let's put it this way, at least within 100 miles of where he lives, because I don't think anybody's driving more than 100 miles to go to a game store.
No.
I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
I have gone to game stores outside of my 100-mile radius, but that's not for the game store. I just happened to be there.
Because you were there and it
Yes.
was there and that was
Yes.
it. All right. As always, I'm Chris,
I'm Will.
and we don't need E3 anymore, so we will see you
Not at E3.
on the next Grillcast.
Yep. Yes.